Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would film an updated Q&A for you all because I've been getting lots of questions on Instagram and Snapchat. So I thought I'd hop on here, answer them all. It's nice and easy that way. So let's get to it. And I haven't read these questions, so I'm just going to answer them honestly for you guys. I feel like that's the best way. I just posted an Instagram story saying, ask me a question. How much weight did you put on in your pregnancy? I literally don't know. Babe, how much weight did I put on?
You didn't even put on a kilo.
I didn't even put on a kilo. I put on so much, right? I feel like 20 kg. Would you come to Melbourne? Yes, I would. How did you come up with the name Gabriel Storm? My husband actually came up with the name, and I said this in my labor video for you guys, but Tammy, Amy, and Mum actually had the names for their own baby lists, and so they all thought that Emilee stole it from them. So it was pretty funny. And I came up with Storm. How many times did you have to dye your hair to go lighter? So I actually was at the hairdresser all yesterday. I've been in the hairdressers probably 5 times, and all day, hours. It takes a while to go lighter, especially because I was pitch black. Without damaging your hair. So I have had a bit of breakage and things like that, but I started doing the Olaplex treatment weekly, and that really helped with the hair condition. And now I'm still not sure the color exactly want to go. I really love this color, how ashy silvery blonde it is with the dark roots, but I don't know, I just need to think the exact color, but wait time. It's all about patience and just doing it gradual, or you're gonna make all your hair fall off. Do you see yourself having more children in the future? Do you want to answer that?
We're not planning, but
I don't even know if you guys can hear him, but he said we're not planning, but we'll just see what happens. A lot of you guys have asked that. Do we want more kids? Are you married? Yes. Who's your favorite sister? A different sister every day. Probably today, Amy. How old are you? 27. How hard is it from 1 child to 2? Definitely a juggle, but I'm lucky enough that my husband's been helping me a lot. So he works for himself, so he can work on his own schedule, so it's been really good. He's helped me a lot with Aaliyah. It's not really hard. I think the main thing is preparing. So the night before, preparing a bag, or filling up the nappies and snacks and things like that, because you're going to be out of the house, or running around. I think it's more just preparing, where if you don't have kids, you don't really think of that kind of stuff. You grab your bag and you go. But yeah, it's definitely preparing, and I'm breastfeeding, so that takes a lot of time. I feel like when I want to go get Aaliyah changed or do something with Aaliyah, or just go make breakfast and he's hungry, I'm sitting there a lot feeding, so it's kind of just time consuming. So it takes a lot longer, where you could just go get Aaliyah changed, go to the car, go. But if Gabriel's hungry, I'm gonna sit and feed for 15 minutes and then get Aaliyah changed, and then maybe feed again for 15 minutes and then go. So it's just time consuming, but I don't find it a lot harder, if that makes sense. Is it pricey having 2 kids? Yes. Yes, the more kids you have, obviously the more pricey it is, especially I'm thinking of the future, schooling, and when your kids become a bit older and they want, or they ask for certain things. Now Gabriel's a baby, so he's not asking for nothing and doesn't really need anything. Aaliyah doesn't really ask for anything either. She's happy to play with a cardboard box. So it's still pricey now, and they're not even asking for anything. I can't even imagine in the future when they're 16 years old, I'm gonna be oh my god. What did you do as a job before becoming a mum? I can't even remember.
we're working together.
Oh yeah, I actually worked for my husband, helping out with paperwork and stuff for a bit. That was fun. He literally fired me every day, and I quit every day. I was I quit. I don't want to work here. I worked in a few other retail stores too, and I did a Bachelor of Business and Fashion Design, so I studied. That's why I haven't worked a lot, and I've always lived with my mum and my stepdad, so I haven't really needed to work. They always took care of us
Nathan was always good to you, eh?
Yeah, Nathan, my stepdad, was always really good to us and like provided for us, and we just lived with them for ages. Yes, living for the blonde hair, Emilee, by the way, I love you. Thank you, Hannah Brooke Wilson. What made you want to go blonde? I had black hair for 5 years now. 5 years. And I just wanted something different. What is your current morning routine with 2 little ones? There isn't really a routine at the moment because I breastfeed, so it's kind of just, I work my routine around breastfeeding. What is your natural hair color? It's like a light honey brown. It's like similar to Aaliyah's, but a little bit lighter. How do you manage being a mum, keeping fit and keeping your YouTube channel? So I haven't worked out as of yet. I had actually my personal trainer come to the house the other day, but she just did, what was it called? Like core stabilizing exercises. So it's not really working out. Like I didn't work up a sweat. It's just more, yeah, just for the core. I spoke about this on my Instagram the other day, just about not jumping into exercises because of like for me personally, I didn't want to get ab separation. So if you do some real heavy exercises like lifting heavy weights and things like that, you can actually make it worse and your abs separate, and it's like a balloon, so it opens in between, where I'm trying to get my body back together without doing something like that. So for the next like week, probably I'll just be focusing on my core, and then I'm going to get back into actual exercise and doing what I did before being pregnant. So I'm excited for that. Is it hard, babe? Listen to this question. Is it hard to fit into a Turkish family? Not at all for me, because I'm super loud and super crazy. So I feel like I fit in perfectly. Like I don't even find his family, like they're really loud and like crazy, but I don't find them loud and crazy because I'm the same way. But for like the average person, I feel like it would probably be hard. Would you ever do a meet and greet somewhere on the Gold Coast? Yes, I would in the future. Guys, my camera just died, but we're back and with more questions. How long do you plan on breastfeeding? I'm about 6 months so far and I love the bond. I plan on breastfeeding as long as I can. I breastfed for about 10 months with Aaliyah, and then started introducing formula, so she was used to the bottle as well. And I just found that my milk supply slowed down, so like I was kind of forced to do that. But yeah, so probably just as long as I can. Do you have any future business plans? I love you. Yes, I do. There is something that I am in discussions about at the moment. I don't want to give you guys too much information, but I definitely know what business I want to start. Advice for teenage girls. Think back to when I was a teenager. I feel like be yourself. Like when you're a teen and in school, you're always trying to be like the group that you hang out with. So whether that's like the cool girls or, you know, the nerds, or I don't know, is there still emos these days? When I was in school, there was an emo group. I feel like be true to yourself. Don't try to fit in with anyone. And life goes so quick. Like I can't believe I'm just turned 27. Like I feel like I was literally just in high school. So just enjoy like your teens. How would you feel if Star got pregnant? I wouldn't really, to be honest, because she's in a relationship with her high school sweetheart. They want to get married. They're so in love. Whatever works for them. Obviously like marriage before would be good, but if she just got pregnant. I want to start a YouTube channel, but I'm scared to be bullied. Any advice on starting? Don't care what anyone says, because everyone around you is going to say something, whether it's good, it's bad, whatever it is. Every single person is going to say something, and if you don't start something that you wanted to do, you're going to look back and go, oh, I wish I just didn't care what people had to say, and you're just going to be annoyed with yourself. So just do it. Like I remember when I started my channel, I was just so shy in front of the camera, and I was thinking like, am I going to say something that like, you know, people to judge me, like I don't know. And I actually like filmed videos and never uploaded them. Like I probably have like 5 videos that I've filmed and they're just sitting there because I would watch through it while editing and just be like, or like just so critical of myself and never posting. Where now I literally film, I hardly look through. I go like to edit, cut, paste and post, and I don't sit there and criticize myself, because no one's perfect. There's always going to be little things you can nitpick, but having the support from you guys and all the love. I'm like, people like love me and support me, so I'm not going to worry about like when someone says something negative, because this is who I am, and if you like me, you like me. If you don't like me, see ya. Favorite Disney movie? Pocahontas. And it says, also, can you shout me out? Brittany Lee. Hey Brittany. How often do you see your sisters? All the time, every week. Tammy lives 15 minutes from me. Mum lives 10 minutes from me, and Amy lives like 25 minutes, and Star lives with mum, so all the time. Gabriel seems like such a settled baby. How do you get him so calm? It's so funny, as soon as I said that, he cried. He's with my in-laws now, guys. I have the best in-laws ever. So the question, how to get him so calm? I do feel like he's a calm baby, but he has his days where he's really unsettled. I feel like if the baby's crying, there's obviously something they want, like they're hungry, they need nappy change, maybe a bath, they need sleep, whatever it is. So I just try and do all the above, and I don't know, I feel like your baby reacts from how you respond. So if you're calm and you're a relaxed person, your baby's going to be a bit calm, but if you're feeling like really anxious, your baby picks up on that. So I just try and be really calm no matter what the situation is. Do you have any set workouts you love? I love my sister's at home booty workout, so Tammy's booty workouts, and now I've got her app on my phone, so I look at that. Well, that's before I was pregnant, I was doing that a lot, and then I started training with a mummy trainer because she had all the right exercises for being pregnant. So I'll probably get back to, once I'm really stable inside and getting back to working out, if I'm not at the gym and I've just got some spare time, I'll go onto Tammy's app and do some of her home workouts, because like I see results in Tammy, like, and I know it works, and all my other sisters use it, and it's like definitely works. So I know that, and you want to do workouts that you see results. How to get rid of a 6 months postpartum twin belly. Okay, I think your 6 months postpartum, at the beginning, just work on, like I said, stabilizing your core. So you can Google like different exercises that's like your pelvic flooring and different things like that to tighten the inside of your stomach. And then from there, you just got to work out and eat really healthy, like 80% is your diet. So like I don't eat carbs, I don't eat any bread or rice or things like that. And if I do have bread and rice, I try and have like brown, or you know, just limited small portions. So you just have to really watch what you eat. Like I have cheat days all the time. I'm not strict into my diet right now, but if you're really focused on it, you can have a cheat day here and there, but it's all about portions and eating healthy, and then being active. Do you like your hypnobirthing? Do you find that it helped? I definitely found that my hypnobirthing classes helped a lot. Leah, I came to 3 centimeters dilated when I had an epidural. With Gabriel, I came to 8 centimeters dilated, and I was much more calm through my contractions with my breathing, where with Aaliyah, I was crying and like screaming through each contraction. So I can definitely see a big difference, and I definitely recommend hypnobirthing classes. Have you had your breasts done? No, I haven't, but I'm not against it. I hear after 2 kids and once you stop breastfeeding, like your boobs literally shrink. So I would so be down to get my boobs done if that's the case. How did your little girl cope with the new baby? She's just honestly the perfect big sister, like not 1% of jealousy ever, like have I seen. She wakes up every morning, can I see my baby brother? Can I kiss my baby brother? Hugs, kisses, like too much love that I'm like, oh my gosh, she's kissing him so much, is she gonna hurt him? He's like getting annoyed, but she is like obsessed with him. And like if he cries or something, she's like, Mom, my brother's crying, go get him. Like she is so good. We did the whole gift at the hospital that you guys suggested, and I feel like that really helped, because she still talks about that her baby brother bought her a present at the hospital. I heard your family is thinking of moving to the US. Do you think you'll relocate? I don't know, like I honestly have no idea. I just live in the moment. So right now I'm not moving anywhere. Finding the Lollipop baby monitor. I love these baby monitors. I've actually had a lot of you guys ask me about them online. They are so good. So I've got one in Emilee's room right now, and one in my own room, so when I'm not with the baby in my room, that I can see him. And with Aaliyah, it's good because I feed a lot in my own bedroom, so when she's in her room and I hear a noise, I just go onto the app. I'll show you guys quickly. I've got the app on my phone, and it will show in the room. You can talk through the microphone, so I can be like, Aaliyah, what are you doing? And I can hear what she's doing, like I can put on the volume. And also it notifies me if she's crying or something. I'll get a notification saying Aaliyah's crying. What is your favorite thing about your hubby? Oh, there's too many. We'll be here all day. Number one thing, probably how supportive he is. Like anything I want to do, anything like at all, he's so supportive. He's like my number one fan, my number one supporter, and he just pushes me. So I feel like that is so important in a marriage, because if I wanted to do something and he was against it or negative about it, it would definitely hold you back, because you care what your husband and wife thinks. So it's definitely a huge thing, and he's my number one fan. What is the best part about being a mum? By the way, I love your YouTube channel and your family. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Best thing about being a mum is
Being a wife to me.
being a wife to you. That's not the question, honey. The best thing about being a mom is honestly all of it. Looking at them when they're together and like happy is just honestly the best. Like everything else doesn't matter when you like see your kids. You're like, wow, that came from me and my husband. That's crazy. Like it's you as a little person. It's really hard to describe, and I'm probably the worst person to explain, but honestly, like everything else that was important to you before just goes out the window. You forget about it, your priorities change. Love being a mom. It's the best thing in the world. Last question, guys. How do you make time for yourself being a new mama? Every second that Gabriel is sleeping, it is on my computer, I'm like getting ready, I'm doing something with my husband, whether it's spending time with him. They say to nap when your baby naps. I don't do that. I don't know if that's the best advice, because you might go crazy without sleep, but I run really well without sleep. Like I sleep pretty late and I wake up pretty early and I don't nap. So I do all right with it, but everyone's different. Obviously, if you are the person that needs a lot of sleep, because you'll probably be snappy and angry at everyone. But for me, that's what works best. Yay! So thank you guys for watching so much. I hope I answered a lot of your questions. I feel like I answered a lot. So I will post maybe a vlog next, or a challenge, or whatever you guys want to see. Just comment below what you want to see. I find that so easy, because then I just go in the comments of my latest video and I'll see something you guys suggest, and then I'll just film that for the next video. Thank you so much for watching.